Hey all you cool cats and kittens, it's Carole and Cameron and Zabu, and the Wildcat Walkabout is officially over. Everybody has gone back to their homes and apartments and planes. I know a bunch of you people are probably on your second cocktail already, and I can't blame you. It was a busy day. I thought I'd come out and show you some of the smaller cats that you may not have seen on the tour today, and just could not pass up Cameron and Zabu because they were laying here and just being so adorable. I saw that Cameron ate about a pound of some interesting food. Somebody brought in some game meat for him, and I think it was venison that he ended up liking. So that was interesting. And he got all of his meds. So Catherine and Afton and Becky said that once he has his meds, he feels a little bit better a little later on, and they're hoping to get some more food into him then. So it wasn't my intention to do the big cats, but since I gotta walk by Priya anyway, and I apologize, I am on foot, so it's gonna take me a while. But I thought all of you guys who were here today probably still have a lot of chatting to do with each other, so I like walking. You can tell each other who your favorite cats were and what the best photos and videos you got were. And I see Miss Priya on the run. Are you sneaking up on me? I saw you sneaking up on me. She's so funny. You're so funny. Yes, you are. You think I don't see you, don't you? That's what you think. Because you're the sneaky tiger. Are you gonna pounce? Only if I turn my head. Or if I turn my head. Made you wiggle. Made you wiggle. Oh, you got me. And you got the ball. Oh, goodness. You were so playful today. Everybody loved Priya. She was amazing today. She was zooming all over the place. I hope you guys all tag me in all of your posts that you put out there of the cats having fun today. I was in the Call of the Wild room where we asked people to call their member of Congress, helping them check out the 360 headsets, because I feel like if people could see what it's like to actually be a keeper and be right up to these cats, feeding them and see what that looks like in 360, that they are going to love that kind of experience. And everybody who did, you could tell the minute they got the headset playing, because the first thing they would say is, "Oh my God, this is so amazing." So we got a lot of people checking that out. Hey, Polly. You chuckling too? Yes. You were wonderful too. I know. You're just not quite as frisky as that little Priya. Yeah, Priya really does seem to love the attention. Oh, look at that big blood sickle you still have, Kali. That's yummy. You're a littler cat, huh? Hey, Artemis. So Artemis probably did not hang out with the crowds today. Her brothers Orion and Aries love crowds, but Artemis is not so much. She's looking at me like, dang, I thought everybody was gone. I was up here just enjoying myself, and then what do? You bring 275 people into my bedroom. Okay, I'll leave you alone. Everybody who attended the walkabout today was just so lovely. I loved getting to see old friends again and meeting new friends. And I look forward to all of those people getting to know each other better, because it creates such a family atmosphere here. Somebody said at one of the pre-parties last night, there were 2 pre-parties, and somebody said at one of the pre-parties last night that it's just like a family reunion where you don't know or you're not related to anybody there. That's so true. You have something definitely in common, but you're not related by blood. Little squirrel action up there. Speaking of squirrels, after the walkabout I heard the generator that runs our x-ray machine running, and that had me concerned because usually that means the vet's here, and I didn't see that, and so I was like, wow, what's going on? And it was they were x-raying the little squirrel, Pumpkin, that Jamie's been raising. He's just not using his back legs the way a squirrel should. Like when he eats, he lays on his belly, flat on his belly, and then holds the food instead of sitting up on his haunches. So they wanted to see if there was some damage. He was a little guy they found laying on the ground, so it could be when they found him, he could have hurt himself coming down out of the tree. It's just hard to tell until they actually become more mobile. I thought I'd come back here. Mike Serdick said that chaos was, I think it was Mike. No, it wasn't Mike. It was somebody else. Randall was saying that Chaos was very interested in something at the back end of her enclosure. So people got to see her for about 45 minutes, and then the rest of the time she was hyper focused on something on the back end. So I'm going to go back there and see if I can see what that is. Hi. Not so much anymore, huh? You enjoying your coolaroo? I love the coolaroos. I walk up slowly. Will you stay there? This is Chaos. She's a Carole. Well, Nancy, I wish you had a car so you could visit too. Martina, thank you. The staff are amazing. I got so many nice reports about our volunteers and staff, and how even though there was 600 people and it was truly chaos, thank you for posting Chaos's link, it was truly chaos all day. It was a good kind of chaos, and everybody was so, all of our staff and volunteers were just so helpful and thoughtful, and I got so many compliments from people that just loved them. Kathy says she saw Cyrus but not Chaos. We'll look for Cyrus next. Keeping your paws all tucked in, keeping them warm. I know, it's kind of cool now, huh? Let's see if we can find Cyrus. Yeah, she's definitely not affectionate. Well, I got myself into a dead end here. Sorry if I miss your comments because I'm trying to watch where I'm walking and looking for cats. There he is. Hey, Cyrus. Hello, my honey. People loved watching Cyrus in the headsets today. We have a beautiful 360 video of him having a bath. There's nothing like watching that in the 360 headset and feeling like you've just almost got him in your lap while he's having a bath. Did you have a big day? Yeah, it just wore you out. All that enrichment. The enrichment team made all kinds of special stuff so the cats would have fun things to do all day, and the weather was cooler, so they were all feeling it. Noir is right. The Wildcat Walkabout is always the first Saturday of November. Our actual birthday is November 4th, which is actually tomorrow, but we celebrated it a day early so we could do it on Saturday. Gonna have a good long scratch. All right, we'll see if we can find somebody else. We love our volunteers. We had so many people who said today that it is their goal to finish up their work where they live and move to Florida and become a volunteer. I know our interns frequently do that. They'll come for an internship and they just keep coming back again and again and again, and finally they just move here and become full-time volunteers because these cats are just captivating. You are, aren't you, Beecher? Yeah, that tornado was something else. Meow. And we're still finding damage. Jamie showed me an area over by where the interns live. We had a big, like 12-foot gate that you drive through. It ripped that gate in half. That thing was made out of aluminum-clad styrofoam with metal bracing and these like guide wires across it as well. And it just tore it in half like it was a sheet of paper. What are you watching, Beecher? This is not your best side. Are you watching that cat across the road in Funcation? I'm guessing people talk to Beecher all day. He's probably all talked out because he just loves to chat back and forth. Anna Marie wants to know if Frosty and Pharaoh made the walkabout. Yes, they did. I doubt anybody saw Pharaoh. He's not big on being seen unless it's the keeper tour or the feeding tour. And Frosty was tucked behind the Kitten Cabana, so I don't know if anybody would have noticed him, but he was out where people could see him if they thought to look back there. Melody said she looked for Pharaoh, couldn't find him. Yeah, he's like that. All right, save your voice for tomorrow. I understand a lot of the people who came into town, since they came from so far away, are coming back tomorrow for the feeding tour and keeper tour and regular tours. And so the cats are going to be all busy tomorrow with all that fun stuff. Where are you, Hutch? On the hunt for Hutch. Is Hutch in the hutch? Nope, not in that one. Could be in any one of these dens. Hey, Roxandra. Sometimes Facebook highlights a person's name in green, and I don't know why. I don't know if that's somebody that I just usually talk to a lot, and that's why. Hi. That's why it makes it green. I know. What am I doing here with no treats? How dare I? Somebody was asking about how they can help if they don't have a credit card. You can share this video. That would be a great thing to do. Whenever we go live, be sure and share it to your page or your fans or any groups that you're involved in that like big cats or animals or anything like that. Hutch is still looking a little bare in the back end there. He was neutered recently, so they had to shave him. You will love the keeper tour when you come. People say the keeper tour and the feeding tour are our best tours, and of course the cats like them the best because they get food and toys. Hey Diana, Danielle. All of our tours are listed at bigcatrescue.org/tickets. He does have a wild and woolly tail. And he's off. Looks like the collies must have come out here and fixed this staircase over the tunnels. It was in pretty sorry shape. If it wasn't them, it was Jamie and Victor. I'm guessing. Where's Miss Ginger? There she is. Hi. Ginger. There she is. Hello. Yeah, she was coming on the run until she figured out it was just me and no food. Well, that's a good idea too, Kathy. You can send a check, or if PayPal is your deal, customer service at bigcatrescue.org is our email address. Customer service at bigcatrescue.org. Nicole, thank you for sharing. Well, hi. I wasn't expecting you right behind me. Good thing you're not a big sprayer. I'd have been gotten, huh? Was I down here talking to your girlfriend? Is that the problem? I know, she's so pretty. Oh, I love her. Yes, we got a lot of comments about Manny being so intense. He just gets so focused on people, and everybody just adored him. So all of his backpacks sold out like immediately in the gift shop because people were so mesmerized with him. You know, I don't know how many kittens got adopted. I know every time we do this, a bunch of them do, but I didn't see how many cats or kittens. I never got my face in that room today to see what was going on. I'm sure in the next couple of days, you're going to see a video update from Afton that will have all of the highlights of the day, which will, of course, include the kitten adoptions and cat adoptions. Assuming there were cats. I think they had cats there last year. Sometimes it's a better place to find a home for adult cats because you've got an audience here of true cat lovers who understand that the older cats have a harder time finding a home. Aya, the Kitten Cabana was empty, but the kittens and the cats were in the mailroom in the downstairs tour waiting area, instead of the Kitten Cabana this year. If you didn't get to see them, I'm very sorry. I made the announcement at the beginning of the walkabout, but the problem was our microphone wasn't working, and so I was yelling as loud as I could. In fact, my voice is going out of me right now. It's killing me. But I wonder how many people could actually hear me, because that was a ton of people. I saw a little Ariel. We did something different this year that I've never seen us do before, and that was paw castings. So our volunteers had like this tray of sand or something, and then they would have a imprint of the cat's paw from whenever we go in to clean the cages. We'll make an imprint and then make a reverse imprint so that you can then pour plaster. Where'd you go, Ariel? You can pour you can pour plaster of Paris into that form. I just want to see you. Okay, she doesn't want to be seen. And then it would take anywhere for 15 minutes for a little Nabisco bobcat paw print to dry, or I think they said it was taking like close to an hour for Seth with his big honking paws for those paw prints to dry. So what they were doing was taking orders. One of the volunteers said she felt like she was slinging hash. She was like, all right, I need 2 Mannies and 1 Nabisco for Kathy. And they'd take the people's names, and when they came back from their tour, their paw print would be ready. I don't think Tiger Lily's walking away from me. I think she just doesn't know I'm here. And she's busy. She's walking. Goodness, what happened back here? It's like we had a water leak. Hope it's not leaking underground. Where's that Lily? Where'd she go? I saw you walking. Walking. Well, look at who's here. Hi. Hello, Dryden. Oh, gosh. I wanted to walk through there, but I sure don't want to scare you. This is very rare. We hardly ever get to see Dryden. I think Hoover spent his entire day in the den, much to the dismay of everyone who wanted to see him. And then after the walkabout, Howie gave a private tour to one of our directors, Keith Lawless, and his family, and we were just thrilled that Hoover came out for them when I don't think he came out all day. All right, I'm just going by. I'm gonna leave you. Hope you guys are getting screenshots of Dryden, because man, we hardly ever see him. He's so shy. And his sister is even shyer. He's probably gonna go warn his sister. There's people! Don't come out! It's that blonde lady again. Hello, Lovey. Oh, there she is. Hi, Tiger Lily. Hello. Woo, woo, woo. Can you hear me? Hi. Tiger Lily's one of our oldest cats. She's 23 years old. She's one of the last living rescues from the fur farms that started the sanctuary back in the 90s. Hey, Deb. Yes, Phoenix, the walkabout ended at 3 o'clock. Well, thank you for donating your tickets, Karen. People were so sad that they couldn't get in. We were completely sold out by August 12th, I believe. And people were calling right up until yesterday, still trying to get tickets. There's Lovey Bobcat. Where's Thurston, huh? Where's that Thurston? Breezie Bobcat is another really old 20-something-year-old bobcat. And she was just right up front and center, taking a bath, beautiful sun on her fur, just giving the photographers everything they wanted in a beautiful bobcat photo. There he is. Hi, Thurston. Do you guys see him yet? I'm looking into the sun. Today, the ticket sales for the Wildcat Walkabout generated with 600 people at $25 each. I'm thinking that's like what, about $15,000 that we will be able to divide across 5 different in situ programs for lions, leopards, jaguars, cougars, and black-footed cats. But if you think about it, the Facebook fundraisers that you guys do, where you do a fundraiser for Big Cat Rescue on Facebook, instead of having people send you money for your birthday, it actually deposits directly with Facebook for our benefit. And sometimes that'll generate $30,000 in a month with so many people doing those Facebook fundraisers. So this huge day that took months to plan, and we had 41 different raffle items that people were buying raffle tickets for, and that $15,000 doesn't count the money we got from that, because we haven't counted that money yet. It's going to take a while to count all that. but still, I'm thinking we'll probably be lucky if we spend, or if we made $25,000, and we can make more than that in a month of Facebook fundraisers. So whenever you have whenever you have a Facebook coming up, whenever you have a birthday coming up, if you want to help the cats and you don't need any more stuff in your house, which is the way I feel, I just do not need one more thing in my life. But to be able to assist a beautiful cat like Thurston by saying, please donate to Big Cat Rescue during my birthday, is a wonderful way to support the cats. And it's easy for you, it's really easy for us, because every 2 weeks Facebook just sends us a check, which is fabulous. Melody said her son won a prize. There weren't very many children here. Oh, and Luana says you don't even have to wait for your birthday to do a Facebook fundraiser. See, that shows you what I know about them. So I guess maybe you can just do a fundraiser anytime you want to for Big Cat Rescue. It'll show up on the sidebar when you check into Facebook. You'll see that on the side. And then I don't know how Facebook promotes it to your friends, but I'm guessing like when they go through their feed, they might see that you're doing a Facebook fundraiser. Somebody could step in here anytime and correct me, because I don't know if I'm correct on this, but that's the way it looks to me. I set up one just to see how it worked. Looking for Andy Bobcat. Where's Miss Andy? Miss Andy could be like right next to me and I wouldn't know it. She's very good at hiding. Okay, we'll look for Breezie Bobcat. Oh, she's still right up front where she was all day. You were wonderful, Breezie. Everybody loves seeing you. They said she's so beautiful in those ferns. Afraid I'm gonna scare her because she probably can't hear me. Hi. Hello, that's my girl. This is my good girl. Oh, I don't have anything to groom you with. No, I did not bring the scratcher. Sorry. Oh, stretch. Stretch those old bobcat bones. What's up with the spot on your forehead? Have you been working a knot off your head? Is that what it was? Did you have a knot there? Did you have a fur knot? A fur knot? Hey! Yeah. I did not mean to wake you up. No, I was hoping you would not hear me. Or see me. I was just gonna film your beautifulness in the sleep in the ferns there. So curious. I know, Ginger. Wasn't that wonderful being able to talk to all these people who just love cats so much? Oh, and you got a piece of enrichment, huh? On the other side of that little bag is a cute little paw print. I saw those being made. It's the gift that keeps giving. Yeah. Enjoying the sunset? Yeah, it's going to be a very pretty sunset tonight, I'm sure. Nikita does not like bugs. A bunch of the people who watch her on Explore pitched in together and bought the biggest bug catcher you could ever imagine in your life. That thing is bigger than a beach ball. And it catches a lot of bugs, but it doesn't catch them all. And if there's even one, it's going to bother her, and she's not going to be happy about it. Yes, one of the pre-parties was Denny Mitchell doing his presentation called All About Cats. And I understand that they had over 70 people sign up for that party. And they think that there was even more than that who actually showed up. If you did not get to see it and you want to see it, we sell the DVD in our gift shop. I think it's about an hour-long presentation where he's quite the entertainer. He wrote all the songs and the music, and he plays the piano and he sings the songs, and they're all about cats, and there's all kinds of fun facts. I always learn something when I go. Here's Frosty. I know people were worried about Frosty, cat who recently came back from the dead. Frosty's 23 years old, I think. Somebody can verify that if you go to bigcatrescue.org/Frosty. And he had come into the cat hospital because he just wasn't doing well, and he's been in and out of the hospital a lot lately. But this last time we felt like this was just the end. There was no way he was gonna ever be able to go back outside, and sure enough, he's back outside because he's doing fine. And so he's used up another life, but he's enjoying being out here and having his neighbor Breezie. He's like, "You're the strangest little serval I've ever seen. Kinda short." Karen, did you notice how old he is? Is it 23? Oh, Diane says, yeah, 23. He is a big, strong boy. We think he might be a hybrid. So he may actually be a Savannah cat, not a serval, because of those white feet. Servals don't have white feet. And it could have been introduced by introducing domestic cat blood, which is, there's commonly, domestic cats have those white those white I can't even say it. The white stockings. Kept trying to say sock or stocking and couldn't make up my mind which, right in the middle of the word. I know, that yoga pose was something this morning, wasn't it? You were so yoga'd. He is a fighter, Anne-Marie. Born in 1995. Man, that seems like 100 years ago. That's what he says. See if we can find some more cats we don't see very often. This is like the worst dead zone for myself, so I may lose you guys back here, but I'm going to try to see if we can find Sue and Lakota. I was talking to Peggy today, and she was saying that the way she first came to us was Skip, and Skip was living in this enclosure. Skip was a bobcat who had a shattered pelvis that came in for rehab, but he didn't heal correctly, so he couldn't pass fur or bones, and that meant he had to be on a soft diet for his entire life. So we moved him into the middle part of the sanctuary here, where he wouldn't have to see tours and be stressed out by it. Well, hi, Mr. Nabisco. Oh, did you get something sticky on a foot? Yeah? Did you pick up a burr? Sticky burr? Oh, Simba's got something to say. And he's off. I'm coming. I'm coming right now. You too? Wow, 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 wow. That's Mrs. Claus back in the background. Are those pine trees dripping sap? Is it making your feet all sticky? Yeah, that's what Nabisco said. It's like, ick. Didn't like that on my foot. Nabisco's definitely got his winter coat on. So anyway, back to Skip. He was doing great. And then we came out one day and he was having a seizure and he died. And Jamie ran in and tried to give him mouth to mouth, but she was not able to revive him. And that just broke everyone's heart because everybody thought, well, even though he can't go free, he's out of the woods now, he's healed, he'll get a soft diet for the rest of his life, and then to lose him that way was just shattering. So many times people come to Big Cat Rescue because they witness a rescue or some activity in the cat hospital. All right, you guys have got me trapped right between you. I know, I might get sprayed on or scratched. I might get scratched. Mrs. Claus. And then they follow that cat through their recovery and fall in love with the cat and fall in love with the people who are also watching that cat on the recovery cams. What did you do to your Kuru? Are you bouncing on that? Oh, flipped it over. Almost. Oh, now you're going to be all cute. I'll let him turn the other way. You wanted nothing to do with me when I was looking at you. Did you hear that yoga poses will get you on the front page of Facebook? Is that what you're thinking? It worked for Frosty. Is it going to work for you? Somebody can post your screenshot. Katie, I'm glad you had a great time. Linda, we just visited with the little cats. Trying to lure me in. I know better. I'm not getting in striking distance of you, Missy. I know. You're a little fast with those claws. We actually do have yoga out here pretty regularly. One of our volunteers leads a yoga class. I think it's on Sunday mornings. You cats are all getting in on it, huh? Quite the thing. It's the thing to do. Oh, Diana says Beecher was quiet today. That's surprising. Yeah, it was a great turnout. Linda, this is a little bobcat. Her name is Mrs. Claus. C-L-A-W-S. Because you got a bunch of them, huh? I'm the clawiest. Somebody's over here going to sleep on me. Well, thank you, everyone. It's been a long day. I need a glass of wine. I am going to go home and crash. Thank you, everyone who made it such a beautiful day and such a productive day for Cats in the Wild. Makes me very, very happy that we are fortunate enough to have the funding necessary to take care of the cats we have and to be able to protect cats in the wild. I just wanted a picture of you without wire in front. She says, not happening. I'm too fast. Would you like to do one last cute thing before I go? Oh, that's cute. Yeah, that could have been me. All right, on that note, love you guys. Good night.